Farnworth, and I'm an urban poling instructor. And today I'm going to show you some urban poling exercises and balances that you can do with your poles. So it's not just for walking, you can always also use those poles for balance, stability, and to do some exercises. When you're using the poles, if the poles are in the ground, make sure that you push on the handle. And by pushing on the handle, that's going to engage your upper core and your upper body, as well as create some stability for you. So you can use your poles and you can just march. You can swing the poles if you want, or you can just leave them stationary. You can also do some heel digs. You can add the arms with it for those heel digs. You can lift your knees, knee lifts. You can take it knee lift, open to the side and down, up, open, center, and down. So you can get a little bit of cardio in there in terms of your exercises. You also can go into a side lunge and lift that leg. Side lunge, working those inner thighs. And the same thing on the other side. So with it, you should try to do a number of repetitions, probably 10 to 15 on each side, or you can do it for around 30 seconds. You also can do a little hula hoop. So you can take those hips, move them around, working on that mobility, range of motion through the hips and the waist. Then you can go into a plie squat, so toes are pointing out and you're going straight down and up with that squat. And we're going to take your right arm, you're going to circle it around. Reverse that circle, go the other way. Take your left arm, circle it around. Reverse that circle, go the other way. And then you can do both arms. Circle them around, opening up that chest, working those inner thighs, and reverse it. You can also do a little bit lower body here, so you can lift the heels up, alternating heels, and then you can just hold it here, squatting down a little lower in that plie, lifting up those heels and balancing, making sure you push into the handles of the poles to help you with that stability. Also, another one you can do is squatting with a chair. So if a chair is behind you, push that booty down and pushing into that chair, down and up. If you don't have a chair behind you, just pretending there is a chair there, trying to get down. And if you do have a chair, you can actually sit right in the chair and then use your arms to help lift you up. Sitting down in the chair and then use those arms to help lift you up. And you'll find by doing those things, that's what we call functional fitness. Now you can also take the poles back into the wall and you can do a wall squat. So you can squat down and then lift yourself up. So you're just pushing the boots into the wall, squatting down, and then you're using your arms and your abs and your whole body to help lift you up. Keeping those legs about hip distance apart and coming back up. We can do some walking lunges with it as well. So you're taking the poles, you're lunging forward, come together, lunge forward, come together. And then when you go back, it's like a tightrope. So taking one foot behind the other in a tightrope position. And we'll do that one more time. Lunge down and together, lunge down and together, and then your tightrope back. We can also do a little bit more with the upper body. And we're going to do what's called a bent over row. So bending from the hips or the waist here, just below the waist, lower it down, row up, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Exhale. exhale as you bring it up. Inhale as you go down. And then you can add that front lateral raise. Front raise and down. Front raise and down. Keep your neck in line with your spine, looking at a spot in front of you. And then you can combine them. You can take that row and raise. Row, raise. Inhale and exhale as you do it. Exhale on the exertion. Taking your poles back into your hands. You're going to take one pole and you're going to take your right arm. You're going to circle it around behind you and you're going to twist and just look over that shoulder. Open those arms up and to a nice chest stretch and a twist. And twists are really good for your spine and also for digestion and your internal organs. Take that left arm, circle it behind you, plant the pole behind you, open up those arms, look over that back shoulder, and bring it back into center. Next, we're going to do some of the balancing moves. So when you're balancing, we want you to be able to balance on one foot. So you can take your right leg in front, hold it here and balance. You can point and flex that toe, circle the ankle, and then you can just circle the lower part of your leg and circle it in the other direction. If you want, you can try to do it holding it here with both poles up, or you can keep one pole down, one pole up. So as you progress, you don't have to be dependent on those poles being in the ground. You can lift one pole up or you can lift both poles up to help you with that balance. But if you need both poles, please use them. Circling that ankle and then circling the bottom of the leg, circling it back in the other direction. And then we're going to take those poles and we're going to go into our airplane. So you're going to take the poles back, airplane it out. You can take the poles down at the back, hold it here in our airplane position, bring it back up, and then you're going to try it with one leg. So you're going to take balance on your right leg, take those poles down, take them out to the side, and hold it out here in your airplane. Lean forward from the hips again, look in front of you, slowly come back up to standing. Take that left leg you're going to stand on, right leg behind, plant those poles, open those arms, taking it out into that airplane position, and breathe. Next position is our star position. So with our stars, our poles are going out at the side. You're going to take one leg out and hold it up in that star position. And again, if you can, lift up the poles and lower them down, bring it back in. Try to hold your balances. So start with them with the poles. Lift one pole, the opposite pole first. And then if you can, lift both poles. Try to hold your balances between 20 and 30 seconds if you can, as a challenge. And take it here. And then we're going to do what's called stir the pot. So we're going to take the poles here, we're going to balance on one leg, and we're going to stir the pot. So we're going to circle it around, using those poles, and then reverse it, go in the other direction. And then switch legs, balancing on the right leg, lifting the left leg up, stir that pot. And take it in the other direction. And so with the poles, you don't only have to walk with them, you can always use them for your everyday functional fitness, for balance, stability, and exercise. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.